Hello, everyone. My name is Yahi Mohammed, and my partner is Vu Ong, and we are researching the Six Bank attack of 2012. Okay, so what is the Six Bank attack? The Six Bank attack occurred in 2012 as a hacktivist group flooded US bank sites with requests. So, a list of the banks that were affected are JP Morgan, Bank of America, JP Chase, US Bank, and Citigroup. So, in this attack, it was a DDoS attack, which is a distributed denial of service. And in this scenario, over 60 gigabytes of data were sent per second, which is a lot. And as planned by the hackers, millions of users were denied online banking access to their accounts. And obviously, they were upset. Many of these banks' reputations were damaged due to the severity of this network attack. Reconnaissance. So, reconnaissance is the first step to successfully executing an attack. So, this refers to the information gathering stages of an attack. This is when attacks scope out their target and find weaknesses and flaws in the systems. They will then exploit those weaknesses to gain access. So, in this scenario, gathering sensitive information on the bank users fueled the attacks, and the use of bots to carry out the attack worked as planned. And botnets are a group of bots which were used to carry out the hijack, and they targeted a bunch of computers that pretty much got hijacked and passed along. Resource development. So, what are botnets? So, botnets in this scenario refer to the group of computers that were hijacked. So, these group of computers that are now hijacked can be centrally controlled by the attacker, and it can be extremely dangerous. So, the amount of damage that is inflicted is multiplied by the dozens of computers in a botnet attack, which is why it makes this attack so dangerous. And so, this attack had many computers flooding requests to ultimately crippling the bank's networks. Defense evasion, direct volume access, bypass file system defense, network boundary bridging that restricts traffic from trust and untrusted devices, traffic signaling, hides open ports and other malicious functions, and attacker bypass the system defense by tricking and confusing the system. That is how they evaded the bank's self-defense systems. So the discovery phase. So network sniffing, placing a network interface into a random mode over the network to capture a large amount of data. And this could be used through various open ports that are not secured or shut down. And a large amount of data going through the website cause the system to lag and pretty much crash. Next up is command and control. That is the application layer protocol, so avoiding detection and network filtering. And this is a very important aspect of network defense, is being able to shut down unused ports and using network filtering. So devices could be redundant and it'll flow a lot better and easier. Data obfuscation makes the data less complicated, so the system could detect the error, as saying before. And the ability to send multiple signals to confuse the system and pretty much not allow the bank to be able to defend itself was the key to this attack. And usually in most attacks, they would send about 15 million per second. And in this one, it was 60 gigabits. So it was quite a lot and it overwhelmed the system.
Due to multiple financial loss, there was a gathering of multiple cyber officials to help solve this case since it was out of hand. The cyber official came to two solutions. One is to shut down where the main attacks are located in Israel, or without causing any more anger on the protest group or any loss between the two countries, the United States and Israel. The government need to make a compromise with the attacker, which government and cyber expert agreed that compromise was the best solution in this case. This attack made the government realize how important cybersecurity is needed for the country to be protected from attackers around the world, which lead to a law that Obama later passed to improve cybersecurity in the United States. The attack mechanism used was DDoS to attack multiple banks at the same time by sending out thousands of packets to cause disturb on the bank network. This attack had an impressive 50 million packets sent per second. And at the time, there's no defense technique to prevent this from further loss for the bank. One thing that we learned in this course that help us understand this case better is the DHCP, or known as Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, which on this case, the attacker used a thing called the Internet of Things, which are devices like tablet, phone, laptop. The Internet of Things are a technology that can bypass network defense, such as the firewall, virus detection, system protection in our laptop, computer. In this case, a botnet was used to send out multiple packets to attack the bank server, which most botnets are using the loophole in the DHCP to attack the servers because it can easily bypass any defense mechanism, such as the DHCP. Well, it can automatically create an IP address based on incoming IP address. If it doesn't equal to 0, it will continue creating IP address, which will continue sending IP package. This case falls under the network layer, transport, presentation, and application layer. Each layer in the OSI model or the way that the botnet was created and designed to use when it was put into use by the attacker. In this case, the network layer, the traffic packet that was sent through the network was in the network layer. Transport, website server and browser, the bank server and the bank website. Presentation, HTTP attack or signal of attacking through it, such as the traffic by using the botnet. Application layer, overwhelming website such as lagging or website closing down. Some way that bank tried to prevent after the attack was to educate end user and employee on safe procedure when an attack was attempted. Create a strong firewall, have high level scale expert, test the system from time to time to prevent overloading data. 6 Bing attack in 2012 has created a great cause for us to keep an eye on our system from being attacked and has no solution to prevent it, which lead to cause of 6 Bing having a huge financial loss since we don't have a defense technique during the attack at that time. Some step and recommend that we learned from this case was making sure your organization is equipped with best network and hardware device and has a cyber expert that has training and knowledge of what to do, or train cyber security expert daily on new attack, how to defend against attack once it hit, or attack it and then find a way to defend it in the organization, which it will allow us to prevent any attack that will happen in the organization in the future. Thank you for taking your time to view our team presentation.